Hey folks, welcome to another X-Wing initial impression video. First off, I'm going to have to apologise because I feel like absolute garbage at the moment. But I did say that I was going to try and stay on top of these articles and get them done the same day. So here we go. I'm going to jump into the new tricks, the Naboo Royal N-1 Starfighter preview, which FFG put out today. So there's quite a bit of information on here. It's pretty interesting. Um, and I wasn't too triggered by this bit. It's fine. That's not the worst line in the film. It's okay. um, but yeah, I'm actually looking forward to picking up the. I think I put myself down for two of them, and I think that's where I'll stick for now. But looking at the dial, we have a one straight, which is pretty cool for the type of fighter it is, where you have the option to slow roll as a torpedo carrier or go fast. So that's pretty cool. And the one banks, no hard ones because this thing is definitely built for straight line speed. You can see that by the twos. The two hards aren't blue, the three hards aren't blue, but it does have the banks and straight blue for both of the twos and the threes. On the three, it also has the Talon roll, and it has a white four straight and a white five straight. So definitely a quick ship. Um, where do we come to? We get some cards. Come on, you can do it. Yay. Rick Ole is the Initiative 5 pilot we saw in the spread, but it didn't actually tell us his ability. So while you defend or perform a primary attack, if the speed of your revealed maneuver is higher than the enemy ship's, roll one additional die. So definitely a gotta go fast ability. Um, I feel like, depending on points, I'd be tempted to use this one with Duke probably, and just dial in those four fives and try and just keep throwing him into engagement. Roll three dice, have your Duke and focus or Duke and target lock, whatever. But that's really points dependent because I'm not 100% sold. But yeah, there you go, I suppose. Only primary attack, so you can't fire more torpedoes with him. Daredevil we've seen already. Um, yeah, I'm not going to go into that. I think it's probably a bad choice, but they've got to get the card into the hands of the Resistance players, Grand Republic players somewhere. Then we have Anakin Skywalker. So we saw him on the stream. It's pretty cool. Before you reveal your maneuver, you may spend one force charge to barrel roll. This is not an action. So, yeah, do it while you're stressed. It's not an action, it's fine. You can barrel roll and barrel roll. So you can like really slow roll, do a barrel roll backwards, one straight, and then barrel roll backwards again. So really, really slow rolling. Um, which when you look at passive sensors makes a decent combo actually. Being able to really slow roll, control your ranges, and then potentially just take the target lock in the end phase, sorry, before you engage, or you can actually get a calculator if you don't have anything to target lock. So not too bad, not great. Passive sensors, I do think there's going to be some hidden gems in there. I think there's quite a lot of potential in that card. Um, Sorry, like I say, I'm feeling pretty under the weather today, so I do apologise. While you defend or perform an attack, if the speed of your revealed maneuver is the same as the enemy ship's, that ship's dice cannot be modified. So it's two cards in the pack now, which involves remembering what move you put in. So that's going to cause more trouble than it probably should. Oh, you've got to remember what the dial was. Well, you've got the dial there, just don't change it. Leave the dial out, face up next to a ship for reference. I don't know. People complain about this and they'll be like, it's stuff like that that really kind of grips me as a TO. But hey ho. R2A6 is a Republic only unique. After you reveal your dial, you may set your dial to maneuver of the same bearing of a speed one higher or lower. So, pretty decent ability depending on the cost. It's not charge related, so you can do it all of the time. Um, I kind of like the idea of it on an Arc 170, depending on the points, where I'm trying to I can dial in a less committal move or burst forwards, or I can try and get over the top of people, kind of trying to play around those blocking ships so you can take advantage of the Ark's rear shots. If Wolfie ever comes down to a reasonable price, like something like this on Wolfie could be pretty fun. Padme Amidala is also Initiative 4. Again, we saw her on the stream as well, I believe. While an enemy ship in your front arc defends or performs an attack, that ship can modify only one focus result. Other results can still be modified. So, it doesn't say you can only spend one, like only convert one focus. It can only be modified. So if you roll 4 focuses and you have a target lock, you can still only modify one of those focus results by re-rolling it. It's not that you can't. It's not about converting the eyeballs to hits. It's not saying that. Let me double check that I'm reading that right. Performs an attack, that ship can modify only one focus result. Yeah, so you can't re-roll focuses with target locks either. You can only do one. So, hey ho, fun times. Interesting one here will be if you if I roll 2 dice, get 2 focuses, I choose to re-roll one, and then it comes up a hit. I can't spend a focus on the other one because then I would have modified 2 focus results. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Plasma torpedoes. We saw these ones on the Hyena last week. I'm still convinced that they're pretty cool. Definitely on this ship where you only have a 2 dice primary anyway, but not necessarily something I'd put on X-Wings. Sorry, my lack of O2 saturation. I'm sure I'll be fine, and my eyes are killing me, so that's why I've got my stupid glasses on. Fun times. I just mock away, guys. It's okay. Then we have the Initiative 1, the Naboo Handmaiden. So this one is going to cause some confusion just because of people. So this one is limited to, so you can take 2 Naboo Handmaidens. Set up after placing forces, assign the decoy condition to one friendly ship other than Naboo Handmaiden. Then if we look at the decoy condition, this is limited 1, so you can only have 1 in the squad. So you can have 2 Handmaidens, but we can only decoy 1 target. We'll bring it up here. So limited cards in here. It's page 12 of the rules reference guide. It just explains, obviously, during squad building, you can't take more than 1 of the limited cards. Because decoy is applied during setup, it doesn't actually affect your squad building restrictions. So we still go off a limited 2 for the Handmaidens. And all that happens is you get to pick 1 ship to be decoyed. If you want to be convoluted about it and pick 1 and then change it to another one, whatever, they both deploy at the same time. I feel like you're probably going to find people making more out of this than they should, just like the energy shell charges and all of that. But if you have 2 Handmaidens, they can decoy 1 ship, and then they can both function onto the decoyed ship. But you can't decoy 2 ships with 1 Handmaiden each. Seems pretty simple. I don't expect it to be overly complex, but we'll see. Another question I've seen already was to do with R2A6. If he changes the speed of your maneuver, and then that is what the speed counts as for the revealed maneuver. So you change it on the dial, because that's what the astromech tells you to do, and that is your revealed maneuver. So that's how it would function with these ones. Yeah, okay, I think that's all of that stuff I wanted to talk about. We're still talking June 6th, so I've definitely got my pre-orders in already. I'm going to pull it back up to this shot so that I can look longingly at myself and feel sorry for myself. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting ship. Points wise, I'm expecting it to cost more than a V19, so I don't know that I'll be using it for cheap filler, But definitely like handmaidens escorting Jedi seems like it could be cool. Um, I don't know. I don't know that I personally would want to fly a swarm of them, but people will because you can take Duke on it. It's got the free evade, so unless they do something to address Duke spam, um, we don't. I'd expect that to be relatively popular. Uh, these flying at you passive sensors firing off their plasma torpedoes that they managed to get a lock on because it happened before they engaged with Duke active and stuff could be pretty nasty. So I would be surprised if they let that through, especially given what we know about TIE Phantoms now. And I'm expecting them to hit that with a nerf bat anyway. So, yeah. What else do I want to talk about for passive sensors? I feel like they could, obviously on the card it is a TIE Special Forces, I think. So that could be pretty useful upgrade there when you're flying past people, rotating your turret to a rear, and getting your target locks at engagement, so you know if you're going to get them or not. So that'll be pretty cool. Definitely think there's potential there, especially if they bring in more missiles, which we had a couple spoiled in the Hyena, so we'll see. Um, Other uses, yeah, it kind of brings in the Alpha Strike lists for. I used to be able to do it with the Jump Masters. Triple Jump Masters would use Deadeye to be able to launch with the Focus token instead of the Target Lock. Whilst this feels like it would work really well with Separatists, it's not currently something that can take the sensor slot, so it's something to keep an eye on because this can obviously trigger those three unique hyenas. I've forgot which number they are now. Where if you've got a lock, you can ignore the other targeting restrictions. So that'll be relatively interesting. Yeah, that's it. I think we've gone into this one enough. It's only a initial impressions video after all. But let me know what you folks think. Leave some comments. Again, I apologise for being a little bit under the weather today. I'm sure I'll be fine. Joe's been off looking after the baby anyway, so I managed to just lie in bed feeling sorry for myself for most of the day. And yeah, thanks everyone. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and definitely leave some comments for any interactions and stuff you think I've missed.